What's going on, James Bodies here. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 levels of services that you should be providing in your SMMA business, your marketing agency business, whatever it is that you want to call it. And if this is the first time to my channel, my name, as I said, is James Bodies. I've built multi-million-dollar agencies, coaching programs, so on and so forth. But this is about you, not me. So if you are new, like, subscribe, comment, share this video if you find it useful, social media, and let's cloud the skies of all these gurus out there that are spitting false information just to get views on YouTube. What I'm going to discuss with you today works, and it's going to work if you follow it. However, understand one or two things. If you are a beginner, you should be following this. If you're an intermediate, you should be following this. And if you're advanced, you should be following all of it. Okay? We need to get into bucket 1 and get good at it before you go to bucket 2, so on and so forth. Now that you understand what this video is going to be, let's jump into it now. All right, as you can see, I wrote here two service levels in bucket 1. If you are a beginner, you need to start with these, okay? Here's why. Number 1, it's an easy offer. Number 2, it's not going to cost you really any money to get started on those. And number 3, it's easy to find clients that way, okay? And so when I use the term message marketing, all message marketing is setting up easy automations. It could be go high level. Really, it's all I would use to send out text messages and emails. Here's the most common questions I get about this, right? And by the way, I want you to think of like flash sales, one-time offers, things like that. So for example, we have a student in our coaching program who her entire business is built around message marketing, like literally multi-million-dollar business. I'll throw up a screenshot right here, just so you could see the results that she provides to her clients. She doesn't do anything else. That's all she does, and she makes a massive amount of money. And so the reason why message marketing is easy is because it's easy for a client to say yes. Now, let me give you an example of an actual message marketing campaign. Let's say a gym wants to offer a free 2-week trial to their gym. Simply, you say, well, give me a list of all of the past clients that you have that have now canceled. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to upload it into, let's say, Go High Level, and I'm going to send out a campaign via email and text if they have that information, and I'm going to send them offers, right? It could be the text message, which works very, very well, is, hey, this is so-and-so from Jim. I got a very special offer for you. Please go check out your email. You need to be very careful when it comes to texting. You don't want to text long characters. It'll never get delivered. And you want to give them that option to opt out. Now, the email then will be much more in length, explaining what they could do when the deadline is, and essentially coming on board. That would be an example of message marketing, and that is 100% an actual service that you could do for many, many businesses that they will pay you monthly for. Reputation management, people balk at this. Believe it or not, for about 2 years of our 6-year coaching program, reputation management was our number 1 service for people to provide, right? It was a low-cost service for them. It is immensely important for businesses to have good reviews. And then you can also set up an automation, right? I think I did a video on this one over here about reputation management. And they will pay you a lot of money. Everybody from realtors all the way to dentists to gyms. I mean, everybody, right? Everybody needs more reviews, and it is very simple. You can literally set up a campaign to past customers to get reviews, okay? And then you can set up new campaigns for new customers. How are you going to do that in Go High Level? You can use Zapier. If they're going to use Go High Level as a software to do all their business in, which they're not, you could set it up like that because the contact has to get into Go High Level. But the easiest way is via Zapier or a POS system, and then you can just basically zap in all their contacts as new ones come in. Or you could just collect a Excel sheet, right, and upload it into Go High Level and run the campaign maybe once a month, okay, and let that campaign run for 7 to 10 to 15 days, okay? Very, very simple beginner services. Matter of fact, like I said, I have a student in our group who's made millions of dollars over the last couple of years. She's not a beginner, but she sticks with this, right? And then what happens is when bucket 1, right, when you start getting really, really good at this, you start to tap into bucket 2. So let's get into bucket 2. All right. Bucket 2, intermediate, right? We want to label that lead generation. Is basically providing leads, right? Over here, I forgot that before. That's kind of a reactivation for past clients, even new clients that are a couple days old. We're reactivating them. We're offering new things, right? Lead generation, pay-per-click ads, Facebook ads. Now, let's take a step back here because you can go much deeper into this, right? You could do, the Instagram ads. You can do, there's so many different platforms out there, TikTok ads. You could go on and on. However, I highly recommend you start with pay-per-click advertising because it's easy. Guys, we want to keep things simple. And you can easily collect $1,000 a month just for your retainer to run a successful pay-per-click advertising campaign. Matter of fact, my best friend has landed a orthopedic surgeon. I think it's $3,500 a month. That includes these two things. His retainer, not the ad spend gurus. Shut up. It's the retainer he collects as profit, and then the ad spend the client pays always, always, always. And so these two things are fabulous to make a lot of money. This takes a little bit more skill, and that's why we start here. We want to get, essentially what we want to do is we want to build up to money. Okay, what does that mean? That means that we want to build our skills, our lingo, build our aura around the fact that we know what the hell we're talking about, okay? If you try to jump in to running Facebook ads for a dentist, let's say, right, and kind of really wouldn't unless it was just a local branding situation. We want to make sure that we don't blow opportunities, okay? We don't want people to talk about James who doesn't know anything about anything but still is trying to pitch us down their throats. And so once we can easily do this, we learn the systems, we learn the softwares, we understand how all this works, then and only then do we start moving up into the intermediate. Now, that's not to say that we don't see students come in and immediately run pay-per-click campaigns and get very good at it. We do, and it is what it is. Our recommendation is you start easy. You move into the little bit of more difficulty, and then we fall into bucket 3. Now, what on earth could bucket 3 be? Let's talk about it. Bucket 3 is where we learn to outsource everything, right? Whether it be a website, whether it be somebody else running our ads, somebody else running our pay-per-click advertising, somebody else doing our message marketing, somebody else doing reputation management. That is where bucket 3 comes in, where you take everything that you did and learned and became good at it. And then again, in bucket 2, everything you did and learned and became good at it. Now your job is only to land clients. And so what we find ourselves in bucket 3 is we're going to pay somebody to do all of this, and then we're going to find a way to find clients on autopilot as the expert in the area, and we're going to do it. Most likely at that time, you're more niche down. You're going to do it for a certain niche at high level and high scale. That's it, right? That's what we're going to do. Websites, again, $15,000 websites, you pay somebody $2,500 to do. And that's where the fun really begins, right? Here you're learning and making money. Here you're learning and making money. And then finally, you're scaling your money and you're not really doing the heavy lifting. All you're out there is finding more clients to pay you more money. Now, here's another thing that you're going to hear a lot on YouTube is all these different services that you can provide, like thumbnail editing and YouTube video editing and all that stuff. Listen, there's a simple saying that says, don't reinvent the wheel. All right. There's many roads to success, but why create a new one? And so if you're not a good editor for videos, why would you create a agency in that space? If you're not a designer, why would you try to be a YouTube thumbnail designer? Okay. These are the services that have earned millions and millions, probably at this point, billions of dollars for agencies, actually definitely billions of dollars for agencies running simple services that anybody can do. I don't care your age. I don't care what background you come from. I don't care your level of education. I don't even care where you live in this world. You can easily do these things. It's very easy. All it takes is a little bit of learning, not big of a curve, and finding a way to get good at it, right? And so these are really the only services that you need. Now, I know I'm going to get in the comments like, well, what about this? What about that? What about this? Most of the time, other things people may mention fall under these two buckets under these two categories, right? Or four categories. Like TikTok ads, well, that's bucket, right? Reactivation, message marketing, reputation management. I don't even know what else would fall into that. Probably, I'm sure there's a few other things, but they're all very similar. They're all basically using automation, and your job is only to go out and find them and offer something that they can't say no to, which I've mentioned before here is a free trial. The easiest possible way. If I had to start all over again, it's what I would do, and it's what we teach our students to do. And by simplifying the agency business and keeping things simple, you have the ability to learn, make a little bit of money, grow, make more money, outsource, and scale, and make a lot of money. That's all I got for you today. Appreciate your time. Again, like, subscribe, comment down below. Any questions, let me know. Don't forget, join my free resources. The link is in the description down below. I appreciate your time, guys. And make sure you turn the notifications on because I come out with 1 to 2 videos a week. Hope this was helpful. See you on the next one. Peace.